Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Bryce Elder.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Corbin Carroll in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. The wind of the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 2-2. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Wouldn't chase that time.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 down.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ketel Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now it's even up. Bounce to third. Riley tosses across the first. They get the out on Marte. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Nelson. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. This one popped up. Walker drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Matt Olson. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Fought off foul. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. That one missed. Up the middle. And Olson is set down.
Batting third. The third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. This one popped up. Carroll moves towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jock Peterson. Elder in his 2nd season, 24 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Elder back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. That one hit to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Christian Walker. Elder, a 6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Now this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Gurriel, a former All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Check swing, he went, and the count is 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
Albies.
And that's outside. Ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch. That one fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Oh, the throw is wild.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second to Walker, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Elder back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And strike 2. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Alec Thomas now. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike one. On the ground, Arcia whips it to first, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly, still no score. As we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And ball one. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. Now one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So here's Murphy now. And that's in there at the knees. Oh, 1 now. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still wait on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Jared Kellner, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two outs. That's in for a strike. Now a slow roller to second. Marte. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Braves go down quickly here, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Ball 1 there. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
The batter.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Ketel
Marte up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that one clips the corner. And a pitch. Base knock center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And Jock Peterson stands in. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Perdomo, the lead runner at second. Marte at first. One gone. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. And Olsen. That's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Back here in Atlanta, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. And a pitch. That misses. And that is ball 1. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here is Matt Olson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Nobody out. Runner at first. Nelson checks the runner. Acuna dives back in.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Well struck deep right field, way back, and out of here. He powers that one out of here. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a ball. Righty to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Thomas gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And a big swing and a miss. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Albies stands in here, takes ball one low. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
That misses, and the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and fires. Swing and a bouncer. Perdomo. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just missed. Next pitch misses. 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
Here's Gurriel. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. The Braves leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he walked him.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Grounded out his first time. Suarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. And the righty deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Gurriel stands at first with one out. Slider misses outside. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And now Alec Thomas. Up the middle, Arcia. They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Comes up empty.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Went down on strikes his first time through. Slider clips the corner. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Lined into right. Carroll brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, John.
Here's Sean Murphy, who struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Walker snags it on the run. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. Elder back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Kellner raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
This is Corbin Carroll. That's ripped into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Perdomo, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the sixth. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. There. Out. Number 2.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Here's Jack Peterson. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tying run is in to score from second. It's 2-2. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Christian Walker now at the plate. Ground ball, Olsen. He handles it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 and draw even again. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. We are tied 2-2. Back at Truist Park, here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Late swing, foul to the left. At the belt and fires. And now 1-2. Popped in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the lineup flips over, and now Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, it's safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
Ball to strike. That one missed. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him swinging. pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Olsen jumps out of the way of ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just missed. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Joe Mantiply getting ready to go. Nelson getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. And another ball. The pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carroll makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. High fly ball out towards left field. Kelman ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-3. Braves fans are just heartbroken right now.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here. Try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bryce Elder gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now, Reynaldo Lopez. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Reynaldo Lopez.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Missed inside with the curve.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2-1 now. That one in triple digits.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Good job to fight that one off. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Thomas in the box again, takes a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
Fouled off. He was late.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Thomas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now right field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Now that.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Riley drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Ball 1 there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one's in there. And 1-1. Here's a 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right-handed reliever. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
He goes down looking. And now Jack Peterson 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up the middle. Boots it. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now back, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Joe Jimenez into the game.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And he deals. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. That one ripped right center field. And it one-outs the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Nelson won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Joe Mantiply comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. close but called a ball. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tosses to first, and Albies is retired.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Tying run at the plate. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Just missed. Outside. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. That clips the corner. The tying run at the plate. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. One left for Atlanta. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And a pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Harris ranges back. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Jimenez, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Suarez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. And a good eye there. Runner on the go. And a base hit right there. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So digging in, Gabriel Moreno. He's already homered here in this one. And that one missing low.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Jimenez throws over. Thomas gets back easily. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two on, one out. Wouldn't chase that time.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
New pitcher on now, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Tap to first. Olsen. He comes home with it.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
This one in the air, center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. There comes the throw. In there. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So 2 down. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one ripped. 1 run across, and it hits the fence. Around third. Relay throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Braves 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And here is Sean Murphy. Just missed. And here it comes. And that's outside. Now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Nelson getting loose out there. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Inside, just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For the Braves,
Here's Jared Kelly.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
First pitch not close. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. Righty delivers. That's off the mark. 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2-2 now, and misses inside. Runner at first with no outs here. Got it by him for the K.
the right fielder, number 13.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carroll going back on this one. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike. The Diamondbacks leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. And that one gets past the catcher. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Braves strand 1. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. We go to the 9th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Jock Peterson. The pitch. And there's a strike. Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. And that one off the outside edge. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And there's ball 4. So a man aboard, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker, 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Kicks and deals. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Two now. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna sizing this one up. 1 away.
Now back left field, Lourdes Gurriel.
Man at first, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's already homered in this game. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in there. That's strike 1. Peterson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Braves 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Miguel Castro. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So digging in, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
The pitch. And ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Wouldn't chase that time. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And now 3-1. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Michael Harris getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On the ground, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Now one missed. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Way inside. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 5 hits. 1 error, they left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.